Hey sweetheart, how are you, Ari? Welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get an impossible, ridiculous, hilarious, sometimes professional tarot card reading. um, Tonight's special is buy one get one free. It's always buy one get one free on the weekends. So everything you need to know is in the description and the pinned comment. How was your day, Ari? No, it's actually a light baby pink. Um, yeah, it's actually a light baby pink. Oh my god, that's so cool. I'm so happy for you. Is it already yesterday? Yeah, it can be overwhelming when you meet nice people and they're actually generally nice people. And you're used to maybe not meeting such nice people more often than not. Hey, Metal Rain. Welcome back, sweetheart. It's definitely spring here. I keep like all day long, I'm like itchy, 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 eyes watering, sneezing. So if I sneeze on the show, I promise I'll mute it and black out the screen. So you don't have to hear me sneeze like a cat. But tonight's tarot card readings are buy one get one free. They're always buy one get one free on the weekends. So check out the description for anything you might want to check out. It's all there. Check out my music. It's in the pinned comment. Oh, that's so cool, Ari. I'm so happy for you. See, you manifested just what you wanted. Well, I hope it's, no, I think it'll turn out great. Yes, hopefully someone will buy a love reading tonight. That would be great. How are you, Meryl? Happy Valentine's Day, y'all. Okay, Ari, that's fair. All right. We all manifest differently in a different way. I hope, let's see, but some people like Ileana don't appreciate it. Have you heard from Alana? dates yet on Alana and the dog? Okay. Well, I'm expecting good news. Yeah, but it's remember what I said before, how like when it's on, and when it's off, you just know it's not on. And that's what it's on feels like. Just not everybody gets to experience it all the time, or experience it at all. I don't think Molly has experienced it yet, though I think she has experienced it in friendship. I'm hoping that she'll get to experience what I'm talking about soon. But you know, it can still be 6 of one, half a dozen of another. I mean, you can be married to someone, dating them, in a relationship, and they can still feel they can feel gaslit by the whole relationship, underliningly. Strange things like that happen, But I think at the end of the day, you're having an experience that you haven't had yet, and that's a wonderful thing. Has she tried to reach out at all? Happy Valentine's, y'all. I hope everybody at least found some kind of joy, despite all the crazy going on in the world. My dog's this adorable pillow. And the first thing they tried to do was hump it. So cute. Man, everyone's so cold on Valentine's Day. Burn. happy Valentine's Day, Jesus. Thank you so much. I appreciate you saying that. Hope you had a great day. Okay, take your time thinking about what questions you want to ask. No rush. Well, I'm not really sure anyone's thinking about anything right now. I don't think anybody's thinking at the moment about anything. We're trying not to think around here. What are your theories on it? She tries to text and won't reach me, but won't know it's because she's blocked. Oh yeah, that's right, she is blocked. I've got no idea, Kayla. How is it going, darling? Okay. Is that what it does on, like, does she usually call you through Facebook? I mean, is that how it usually goes? Only if she goes to Facebook will she know. Oh, okay, alright, I see what you're saying. I'm just trying to post that I'm live on other social media apps, which is rather daunting. I kind of just wish they were all connected so you could just push a button and then they'd all get, everything would get posted at one time. Oh, she usually texts you, okay. Weren't you supposed to like go on some kind of lunch thing with somebody today? Did that not happen? Was her name Jen or something like that? That's so strange about Rose. That's very, very strange. Just doesn't seem normal. Did any of you ask her why? Oh my god, you didn't see her today at all? Wow. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Something doesn't feel right about that. Could be somebody else. Could very well be somebody else, yeah. I mean, even without asking the cards, it just like looks that way, doesn't it? He didn't see her today, and that's his girlfriend. There's definitely another red flag. Was her birthday the other day? She didn't want anything to have him over or invites. Just too weird for me. Way too weird for me. Oh my god! Did she delete her Facebook too?
Incoming call.
I can take that phone call 1 second. Hey, how are you tonight?
I'm okay. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy
Well,
Valentine's
it's 1
Day.
o'clock? Well, yeah. How are you?
I'm good.
Today's my Valentine's. I just found out that my husband, he right now he's on vacation, but when he comes back, he's moving out with another woman.
And he told you that today?
No, he's been planning that.
Oh, okay.
He's been planning that, and I didn't know. And my question is, what did I do wrong
Okay.
in this relationship? Yeah, what did I do wrong?
Yeah, we can cover all that. But I want to ask you, did this person ever say anything to you in regards to if you did something wrong, or do you just feel like you did something wrong?
No. I noticed that he's been distant, always hot and cold.
Okay, and what about your feelings about yourself? Like, have you gone cold on yourself, on your feelings about yourself?
Well, I noticed that I noticed his actions towards me, so I say, I shut down. I say after 2 years, I got exhausted.
Yeah.
Waiting for him to reciprocate, and he did. He'll reciprocate for about a month or two, or in the whole 7 weeks, the whole 7 days, maybe two out of the 7 days. So he was, I was feeling, like, yo, I felt I was losing myself,
Yeah.
you know.
And therefore what was happening is you were losing focus on your joy, losing focus on yourself, which made you focus more on all the things that were a little bit uncomfortable, which turned into a lot of uncomfortable. Because our thoughts do create. I mean, I know scientists they explain the theory of quantum physics, but they really don't know how it works. But yet they do, but they don't. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
they, some people have theories that galaxies and rocks can observe, like humans do, but I think that theory is just kind of silly. But at the end of the day, I really do feel like I have experienced, how my thoughts have created. The first idea that I proved to myself that, thoughts did create is the fact that everything in the room I'm in was there because of a thought. So a little bit of your thoughts have to do with it, but you shouldn't have to take all the accountability for all the wrongdoing in the relationship either. That's a lot of weight, and I can see that in the Five of Swords. It's like you're exhausted. You're exhausted from the constant gutting and the cutting and the connection that you had with him. You do have a lot to look forward to in the future, but I think that you're a little bit too aware of right now. So I'm just going to ask the first question. Spirit already knows what you want to know. I am calling forth your most trusted and strongest spirit guides before we get to the good stuff. She wants to know about what she did wrong. So, Ten of Swords, Eight of Wands, and Five of Pentacles is showing you right off the bat. I mean, the same thing I just said to you. It was your thoughts. That's the only thing you've done wrong. You haven't done anything wrong to this man physically, verbally, mentally. I mean, there's obviously, you can't think of anything you've done wrong. So, at the end of the day, the cards don't even say you did anything wrong other than those thoughts. You were quick to be down on yourself and quick to be down on the connection you had with him because of his swift actions towards you being, and this Five of Pentacles really pathetic. I mean, I don't understand at the end of the day either why it is that you are feeling, like it's all your fault, because it's not. The only thing you did wrong was your thoughts were in the wrong place. Instead of refocusing on yourself and the Ten of Cups you could have with him in this world, it got more like scary for you, like, oh, this is starting to feel like it's over. So because you became aware of it being over, because you became aware of the sorrow, because you became aware of what was not so tasteful in your mouth, you've had to quickly.
So he knew.
Yeah.
He knew.
Well, yeah, and he probably also manipulated you or gaslit you in that Ten of Swords and that Five of Pentacles and the Five of Swords within regards to, making sure that he was stable before he bounced. Do you see what I mean? It's almost like, I don't know if he's a relationship-aholic, like maybe he's always been this kind of person that like had to hook up with someone else and get stable before leaving the next one so he could move on and feel, you know what I mean? Like, you know how there's people who are like that. They gotta always be in a relationship. They'll hook up with someone else before they break up with you and leave. Set up their future.
Is he making the right decision?
Is he making the right decision?
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine why this would be a right decision. I mean, Spirit says he's very confused about his decision in the Seven of Cups. And this is just kind of like a leap of faith that he doesn't even know if he's going to fall onto the rocks at the bottom of the... You know how when someone jumps off the rocks into the water, they don't know what's down there? And the reason I say that is because it's the Seven of Cups and it's the Fool. And with such discerning cards like Ten of Swords, this is like a finito card. This is like it's over kind of card. Now, I use the Golden Girls deck, which has all the Golden Girls from the TV show on it, and this particular Ten of Swords is Dorothy. And she's got a picture of Stan, and there's 10 knives in his face on the picture, in the picture frame. And it's raining outside, and she's crying. And the swords are about the intellect, and she was a teacher. So I think at the end of the day, Spirit is also trying to say, that this situation has taught you a lesson, or will teach you lessons as you move forward in this Ten of Cups and World card. Looking at the world with new eyes, looking at the world in a way that, you know, you want balance and give and take in the Six of Pentacles, and you can have it because you are this beautiful sun and this beautiful magician in this reading. Whether you believe it or not right now, you haven't done anything wrong other than you just made some poor decisions about not being so good to yourself with your thoughts, which have created this outcome for you. You could change it. You could flip the table. You could come around to having a new love story with him. But at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself, are you willing to do that forever? Are you willing to change the channel on it? Are you willing to put the old love story behind you? Does this person still make you feel yummy? Are you still feeling yummy about them? Do they still make you feel yummy about yourself? And are you willing to keep going through that vicious cycle? Or will you be able to, you know, what can you do forever and what can't you do forever is what the Sun and the Magician is asking, but it's also saying, you know, you have a lot of joy to experience in your life, so don't let yourself get too sunburned out. And then the Magician, of course, is letting you know you are the magic wand here. You are the spell. You are the love spell. Not him, but you. Do you see what I'm saying?
Is he going to be happy?
Is he going to be happy? I don't know. I don't know if he can be happy in a relationship when he's not even happy with himself. And I say that he's not happy with himself because he doesn't know himself well right now. And the Seven of Cups is, it's like a bunch of illusions, and he has to decide for himself. You know, it's one day to the next. It's different emotions. It's up, it's down, it's, you know, it's in the middle. It's kind of chaotic. So is he going to be happy? Well, no. I mean, it's the Devil card, which has Blanche on it. She's holding a piece of cheesecake. But he'll be happy as long as he has his cake and can eat it too. Do you see what I mean by that? Like, so Blanche was a good woman when she was married to her. Did this just really, like, disconnect? I hate when that happens. My internet will just drop. Am I even still here on the live? Oh well. If she calls back, she calls back. I had a couple of more cards for her. I guess I'll just keep them out. I'll take a picture of them, and then if she calls back, I'll talk to her about them. I always feel bad for people who think that, you know, that have to take it all on their shoulders because of a relationship that went bad. I mean, it takes two to tango. You know, when it's on like Donkey Kong, it takes two to tango. When it's not on like Donkey Kong, it still takes two to untango. And it's still because of two that it's untangoing. If that makes any sense, if untangoing is a word. You're talking to a new girl today, Laura? Okay. What was I saying? I was actually talking about your brother's relationship and how it kind of just seems like the signs are all there. I could be wrong, but what was question 1? The question about your brother and Rose? I'll just wait for you to put them all in the chat. No, I don't even know what question 1 is. I haven't seen you put any questions in. Maybe, I know we talked about your brother, but gosh, I don't know, dear. I think it was just our speculation. Like, it was just a speculation. I mean, think about it. She deleted her Instagram. You don't know anything about the Facebook. She has a boyfriend. It's your brother. She didn't want to see him today. The writing is on the wall. You don't have to be psychic. I mean, unless his girlfriend isn't answering the phone to him, got in a car accident, been kidnapped, committed a crime, ended up in jail. Has he been trying to contact her at all today? I mean, these are all questions I have that I'm curious about. Did she go to jail today, Spirit? No, but maybe. Did she want to talk to him? Yes. Didn't take him to the birthday party? Her birthday party? I'm sorry, but if I had been with someone long term, they didn't invite me to their birthday party, didn't want to see me on Valentine's Day, I would dump them. So and I don't care how long we've been together. Unless there was some kind of ring on my finger. And there was some kind of great excuse. I might kill that man with my mind at that point. So, I mean, you just have to think about it. Hey, Fox Mulder, how you doing? Welcome back to the haunted house. But really, I mean, just think about it for a second. I mean, how rude. What other excuse could she have other than, A, she doesn't want to see him, doesn't want to be with him, or there's something else going on. Like she's in jail or got abducted by aliens or disappeared into the void with Nancy Guthrie. I don't know. But it's quite upsetting because I don't really understand why people can't just be honest. It's not that difficult to be honest, people. I mean, wouldn't you rather someone be honest with you than break your heart? yeah, we can answer this question. Spirit, I'm calling forth Rain's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. Your brother wasn't home today, so maybe he was with her? Where was your brother? Is Richard still passed out drunk on the floor? Oh, wow. Wasn't there today, and she lives there. Wow. Spirit, I'm calling forth Rain's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does he need to know about Rose right now? What does he need to know about Rose right now? And she's looking for a new beginning. And she very well may have found it. Bigger house, better communication, more money. I mean, I could be wrong, but this is what Rose is looking for. Does she have an ex that she was married to or anything like that? Oh my God. Really? I just asked if she's ever been married because the Hierophant card came up. So maybe right now one of the most trusted and strongest spirit guides that has shown up is her ex who has passed away that she was married to. Hey, that ADHD dancer. How are you, sugar sweetheart? I'm wearing my Tudor rose tonight in protest of peace and love. Because this ridiculous uncivil war is going civil little by little every day. How are you, sugar? So, yeah, Rose is looking for something new. She very well may have already found it in the Page of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and I feel like this message is coming from her whoever it was that she was married to in the past. That person must follow her around, or maybe is one of her spirit guides, or maybe he follows her around because he cares about her and wants to... I don't know. It's strange. It's very strange. You just got back from your date. Oh, goodness. How did that go, sweetheart? That sounds so much fun. I'm glad you got to go on a date. I've never been on a date on Valentine's. So I'm going to be living vicariously through you. With all the questions you have. So, like, do you have any just, like, general questions that you don't want to ask the tarot? How did it go? Was it fun? I'm going to do your other two questions in a minute, Middle Rain. Just give me a second. I'm trying to look something up.
Incoming call.
Hold on, Rain. We will continue your reading, I promise. Hey, how are you tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks so much for asking. Do you need a reading or someone to talk to? What's going on?
Yeah, pretty much both. So, I broke up with my ex-boyfriend on Valentine's Day, and I want to know what you pick up on that situation, and if you see anybody new coming in the future for me.
Okay, sure. Yeah, we can get into those kind of questions. Sorry you had to go through a breakup during Valentine's.
Yeah.
That sucked. But you probably made the right decision for yourself. You seem like a smart person. Spirit, I'm calling forth her most trusted and strongest spirit guides. Do you see anybody new for her in the not too distant future or even now? Spirit says you're going to have to make a choice in the Two of Swords. So there is someone coming up in your future. You may have already had the epiphany about who that is. or you will very soon. See who that is. Right now, Spirit's saying refocus back on yourself in the Queen of Swords, so whoever that is can focus in on you. Let's see what you need to know about the current breakup situation. So in regards to the breakup situation, you've gotten the Six of Cups, and you also have the World card. So you guys might even actually end up communicating again in the not too distant future. There was something that was special there regarding your connection that you might feel there's something about that relationship that maybe you might not have found in other relationships, or maybe you might not find that special thing that maybe you recently gave up for whatever reason you gave up in the Six of Cups. But there is something still very sweet between you and this person. At least they're still feeling sweet and tender, despite how maybe cross or hurt or rejected they feel, or you even feel, in this World card that's sitting next to the Six of Cups. The reason I say that is the world can be a very cold place, but it can also be that this breakup has both opened your eyes to something new in the world, something better in the world. But you are going to have to make a choice between two people. It's going to have to be either between you and them, or you and another person that you're going to have a new relationship with. Once again,
Okay.
Spirit's saying refocus back on you, so that
Okay.
whatever it is that you want, you can compel it towards you.
Okay.
I don't know what your thoughts and your feelings are on things, but you do have the Death card that just popped out. The Death card can actually be one of the most positive cards in the decks, in a tarot deck. And the reason I say that is because it is about forward motion. It is about forward movement. It is about a transition. And you really needed to make this transition. You've made the right choice by breaking up with them, because it was right for you at the end of the day. Maybe right now, whatever that energy is, or whatever it's coming from, like, don't feel like you betrayed them, yourself, or the old version of you. It's just you're moving forward into creating a better version of yourself, your life, your love story. Be careful with your thoughts, because that future love story, like, it's not here now. The future's not here now. But you have to refocus your energy on what's good, because your actions and your reactions to those feelings and thoughts is what's going to reflect back in the future. So ask yourself before you go to bed tonight, what is it that you want? And if you don't know what you want, that's fine. But maybe there's a feeling or a sense of what you want, and it makes you feel good. Maybe go to bed tonight as if you already have that with you. You already possess it, because it's already yours. You know, you're the one
Okay.
that's the beautiful creator of it. All you have to do is dream a little dream. You know, the Sun card is a very positive, beautiful card. But it's saying, you know, you were sent here to have fun. Don't let the situation sunburn you. Okay?
Okay.
And keep me updated. I'm here for you. I can help you with this, all right?
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Be safe.
Okay.
Do we still got Meryl? Oh no, sweetheart. He might be in chat. I'm not sure. But yeah, Sugar, we can do those other two questions. It's also buy one, get one free readings this weekend. It's always buy one, get one free readings on the weekend, Sugar. So if you wanted to get another reading because you had more questions or whatever, you can get the paid reading, and you can get a free reading that we don't have to do after the paid reading, but we can do it another time. Hey, Pammy. Happy Valentine's Day. Because there's no Scully. Yeah, she might have been abducted by the Epstein files. Just kidding. Bad joke. Bad joke. Okay, back to your questions, Metal Rain. So we got a tower here, but I'm not really directing my energy into your reading. So let me just pop it back in the deck so that I can. So what I was saying, Sugar, is that it's buy one get one free this weekend for readings. It's always buy one get one free on the weekend. So if you want to buy one, in case you have more questions after we answer the other two, you can always buy one. We can do another paid reading, and then you can also get a free reading later and come back and do that reading anytime. Anytime you're like ready to do it, do the reading. Spirit, I'm calling forth Rain's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does he need to know about Alana and the dog? So she does love the dog very much. She is trying to get a foundation going for that dog and her happiness and joy, but it's kind of a mystery how it's all going to work out with her. Right now, she's just trying to rest. High Priestess, the Moon, the Four of Swords, but mostly overall, you must know that she does love her dog, but I don't know that she's willing to, with all the mystery going on in her life, willing to just bring him back into that kind of fold with the Moon card. Because she's trying to get a hold of herself, her life, her situation. Because she does want to be able to rest peacefully and know that her dog and her are safe. Right now, though, she's just trying to recoup from the things that she's been going through in that Four of Swords. As far as Laura, what does Metal Rain need to know about Laura? Oh, okay, all right. I guess I'm sorry. I don't know why I was directed to tell you that message about the dog, but Spirit, did she see his post on Facebook? Did Alana see Rain's post on Facebook? So she did, and it's caused a shift in her in the Wheel of Fortune. So she did see it. I think she'll be calling you soon when she's feeling a little bit stronger in the world and the Strength card. You've got 3 major arcanas here, so, you know, just keep being the best version of yourself always, of course, as you always are, but also to her. Hopefully you guys will get to talk soon. Yes, it is a good shift. I would say that a Wheel of Fortune and a Strength card and a World card are pretty positive. She sees you as somebody who is important in her world. She might not be showing that right now, but you are somebody who's definitely, you know, made her feel stronger and made her feel better in that Strength card. Sorry about getting the questions confused. Let's see. What's the outlook with this new girl, Laura, and Metal Rain? Definitely a new beginning with this person. So this person seems to be rather tender, sensitive, and kind. She also feels like intellectually stimulated by you in this Ace of Swords, and she is also feeling that she would like to maybe talk to you some more, start some kind of new beginning, friends and whatnot, and see where it goes too. But that's the energy right now in regards to her. She feels like whatever connection you guys have. Hey Mystic, thanks so much for your donation. I appreciate that. She feels like whatever's going on between the both of you is not just something random with you guys meeting and communicating. She did feel like some kind of connection that was ethereal or spiritual or just, you know, pretty solid in the fact that, you know, she did feel comfortable. And she did feel like it wasn't just something random, like it was more than just something random, like it was magical, like whatever you guys have talked about or whatever you guys have agreed upon intellectually or with your communication. It's not like a negative thing. Are you being friend zoned already? No. The Death card, no. It's more like the transformation zone. Okay, yeah, sure. Send me your questions, Sugar, by email. Mystic, what are your questions, sweetheart? Just give me one moment. I'm just going to step away for just one moment. I'm going to turn the call center off, and I'll be right back. It won't take long. Okay, Mystic, let's do your question. Thank you so much for your patience. I just had to check Frank and Dad's laundry. So when you say no contact, are you there, dear? Are you there, Mystic? Okay, cool. So when you say no contact, what you're doing by saying you're in no contact is you're aware of not being in contact. So of course you're in no contact. This is not anybody's fault, okay? At the end of the day, it's just, if you could just tweak your thoughts and stop saying that, you will find a whole new story to watch, okay? Try to correct yourself when you catch yourself saying no contact. Because even though you might not be speaking like we are speaking right now, this person is still absorbing your thoughts and feelings whether they realize it or not. You are still picking up on each other's thoughts whether you both realize it or not. So you keep saying no contact, you're going to keep telling this person to not contact you. So just stop that. Stop it! Okay? Please, because at the end of the day, your thoughts create. It's just science. So let's find out what their energy is towards you. Spirit, I'm calling forward Mystic's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does Mystic need to know about this person on their mind and heart tonight? And their energy towards Mystic? Yeah, you got to become aware of the fact that you guys are probably communicating in a dream, or in a subconscious way, or even in a telepathic way without even really realizing it. It's like everybody's you pushed out. So the version of that person that you're aware of has no choice but really to show up to you the version that you keep them in. You know, it's like my mentor explains to me, like, it's like you're the director of your movie. Give this person their lines. And how do you do that? Well, not everybody can have imaginal acts. Not everybody's good with using their imagination in a way where they can close their eyes and actually have a vision. All right? Of somebody right in front of them. Usually it's a vision of them together. Or you have a vision of yourself doing something. But try to put yourself in first person, like the way we're looking at each other right now. You could test the theory little by little by just trying to move away from shifting out of no contact into what would it be like if you were in contact? What would you guys be talking about? How would it feel? How would it go? It's okay to take little doses, little by little, things like that that make you feel good about it. So at the end of the day, this person, the whole energy around the connection is you both in the Seven of Cups. You know what you want, but you're not quite sure. You already have a cup of love in your hand. But there's all these other cups that you're like, okay, do I go towards that or do I just turn my back on it? Got the Seven of Cups here, which is about knowing what you want, but you're not. Hey, Kamara, welcome to the channel. It's like you know what you want, you see what you want, but it's like, should I take it? Should I call them? Should I contact them? Should I try? If it's triggering you too much, you know, maybe wait until it feels right to reach out to them. And, you know, it just makes you feel good to reach out to them because you want to say something to them that might make them feel good too. You're not too worried about the outcome. You just did it because it made you feel good, you know. But don't do anything that triggers you. So the energy behind the Seven of Cups is there is a really good energy that's there between you both. You guys could have the potential to be the best of friends. And I see in this card you both want to have that. But once again, you're both stuck in the unknowing, the indecisive energy. This person may also be indecisive. They might need other people to help them make decisions for themselves like they can make, you know. Sometimes I need someone to tell me what to do with my hair. Or what to wear. Not usually, but I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it can happen. Hey, Resistance, welcome to the Chammy. How are you today? Happy Valentine's Day. So, they do want to reach out to you. They would like to give you the best version of themselves. But there very well may be somebody else in this Queen of Pentacles. It could be their mother, a sister, a friend, a cousin. It could be an ex. And they might be aware of a love story that doesn't serve them as well. So Spirit, how is this person on Mystic's heart and mind feeling and thinking? How is this person on Mystic's mind and heart tonight thinking and feeling? What are their true feelings towards Mystic tonight? So they do have a really good outlook on you. It's not negative at all. They do find you to be beautiful, alluring, smart, sexy, spiritual, kind. They do find that you are a bit of maybe a lone wolf. Maybe you're a bit of a hermit. Maybe they also wonder if, some of the things that they might be into, if you would be into it. Because you do seem like someone who is not cagey or, stuck on themselves, but somebody who is, you're looking for the light at the end of the tunnel, but you're still this lone wolf. Like, they do like that about you. The Spirit's also saying in this High Priestess that they've got your back in this situation. So what do you want? Where do you want to go with this? Talk to your most trusted and strongest spirit guides as if they are your best friends. Even if you don't know who they are, just ask Spirit, to help you with this situation, and the universe will co-conspire with you to create that love story you want with anyone, anybody. There are multiple simultaneous realities in existence. It's just the one that you become aware of is the one that sticks. So because you're more aware of you not being in contact instead of the love story you want, because maybe it makes you feel delusional or weird or strange, try to shift the feelings if you can. By turning your back on thoughts and feelings like no contact that do not serve you. Stop throwing yourself under the bus for love. It ain't worth it. So I feel I'm going to have to tell you the same thing I tell everybody when Miss High Priestess comes up, and that is refocusing on yourself so that you can compel what you want towards you. It's not so much faking it till you make it. That's not what manifesting is about. That's not what law of assumption about, which is that which you assume has no choice but to show up. Okay, that's not, quantum physics is about, once again, that which you assume has no choice but to show up. Because you give it a license to, because you're aware of it. You don't have to be positive. Did you know that you don't have to be positive all the time to get what you want? You just have to be in the knowing. Even if you don't stay positive, have a good day, feel good about it. The source is done. You know what you want, it is done. Instead of saying there's no contact, you tell yourself it is done. And move on. Move on, move on. Hey, Jailbreak, are you okay? Welcome to the haunted house. But it's so good that you are trying to stay positive, because that is really going to enlighten your world. The more you can redirect yourself, your negative thoughts, your negative feelings. What are you telling yourself about you, Mystic, them, and everything that's going on in regards to the connection and the love story, or even just the story in general? And that is what has been sticking. That is what has no choice but to show up. So remember, I tell this to everyone, your reactions and your actions regarding those thoughts and feelings you have will reflect back in the future. So that's why you're stuck in no contact. So now that I've given you the roadmap about how to get out of this blue funk and back into your groove, all right? Oh yeah, if any of these messages that I give in these tarot card readings, if they resonate, take them with you, because it's not just Spirit directing these, to just anybody. It's everybody who might be listening. And if something I say that's a part of someone else's reading resonates with you, run with it. That's a very good thing to do. I think all of us could really grow from having that kind of experience where, it's not so much, like I said, faking it till you make it, as much as it is, let's see, how do I say this? It's more about embodying the feeling of what it would be like, so you can compel it towards you. So all you do is compel towards you no contact because you say you're in no contact or you feel you're in no contact. You have become very aware of the no contact thing, so it just sticks. But remember, they're there in your head and heart, and you are there in their head and heart too. And you can break on through to the other side with this situation and change it. You can. It might take, okay, so this is a 7 of Wands. It might take 7 minutes, 7 hours, 7 days, 7 months. Let's hope it doesn't take 7 years. And you got that 7 of Cups too. Wow, so 7, 7. You might want to look up the angel number 777 or 77 or just the angel number 7. And there might be a message. Well, there probably is a message for you in that. Okay, Mystic? And keep me updated because I am here for you. This person does think that you're lovely. They want to see you in your High Priestess energy. This is the energy that they love about you and that they're attracted to, okay? Keep me updated. I'm here for you. We all are here for you. Where's the phone? Oh, that's so interesting. I saw one today, too. And you know, 6 is the pattern of all life, by the way. Oh, you're so welcome, Mystic. Thank you. I appreciate your donation tonight. Thank you so much. Sugar, are you there, babe? I'm looking at your questions. Oh, sugar. See, you're doing it too, honey. Let me ask you a question. Did you have a good time? You said right here that you had a really good time. Stop ruining it. Stop ruining your joy by breaking your heart by thinking that he didn't have a good time. I bet you he's clusterfuck just because he had somebody as beautiful as you to hang out with on Valentine's Day. What a lucky cat. I'm jealous. Let's go ahead and see what the cards say, dear. Quit picking on yourself. Stop it. You know what? I think that awkward silences can be some of the most romantic moments of intimacy, even if you feel awkward and stupid. Oh my god, that's so cute. He complimented your nails and shoes. So what about the other guys? Did they ever compliment anything like that before? Spirit, what were all the awkward silences about? You know, sometimes those awkward silences can be some of the most intimate moments. I'm serious. That's so interesting. So he has manners. And I'll tell you what, guys don't just compliment you because they have manners. Guys go for what's right in front of them, okay, and what they like, and they're usually honest about it. They're not usually game players. Like he's not gaslighting you about that. That means that he's very aware of detail. K-pop, no one saw your question. The only thing that we saw was if mods could let me know, thank you. So I'm not sure your question showed up in chat, but the chat is haunted, so. Yeah, I didn't, okay, K-pop, hello, new here. How do I ask a question? What's your question? Is it just a general question, or you want to ask the tarot a question? So yeah, Spirit's saying, Sugar, you know, just turn your back on all that fiddle-faddle that doesn't serve you. You don't have any time for that kind of stuff anymore. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, so if you'd like to know a specific tarot card reading, tarot question, the $7 taco box would be the one for you. All readings are buy one get one free on the weekend. So if you buy a reading now, you get you get one for free as well. So Spirit, did he like the date? I'm calling for Sugar's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. The guy she went out on the date with for Valentine's, did he enjoy his time? Seems like he's very attracted to you, Sugar. I'm not quite sure. At the end of the day, you know, there were things about you that he's attracted to. He's wondering, you know, what do your feet look like? What does she look like under that dress? You can even see her nails are red. Well, you probably can't see it because there's like a crack in the card, but there is something about you that made him so nervous because it made his blood boil in that devil card. I never like to say that the devil card is a no card. I like to always say that the devil is a yes, yes, yes card. This guy is also wondering and thinking, is there a lot of competition in this situation? Let's see if you guys will go on another date. Yeah, you very well may go on another date. This person has been burned before, though, and they have really had to take some time to rest from relationships because it has really worn them out. But Spirit is saying at the end of the day, in the King of Wands, there's very much a chance for you guys to communicate more and also go on a second possible date. There is a Two of Cups showing up, showing that the energy was equal. He felt awkward at times too, but he also had his head in the clouds. You see how the gentleman's head is in the clouds? I think that he did enjoy his time. But yeah, I think that at the end of the day, try not to throw yourself under the bus with love, okay? Yeah, number 6 is the pattern of all life. You want to give love a chance, Sugar. You're sitting there having your heart, you're breaking your own heart by having thoughts that don't serve you. Why do you keep doing that? Are you addicted to pain? I just noticed you do it a lot. You do it with every guy you go out with, every guy that you're interested in. You get all clusterfucked, pardon my French, about did he really like me? Did he really like the date? Does he want to see me again? Does he want to talk to me again? And then you get the exact response you don't want because you put all your guts and glory into fucking it over and throwing yourself under the bus. Stop doing that. Who cares what he thinks and feels? You're a hot mama. And you don't want that piece of cake? Somebody else will. Okay? It'll happen. But you gotta stop throwing yourself under the bus. Every time that you start to think that they don't like you, and you just remember you're telling yourself something about you not liking yourself. So you gotta work on that little corner of yourself. I mean, I'm just surprised that he was aware that you had cute shoes and liked your nails. And you know, I always appreciate somebody who can compliment me on my hard work on myself. So that's pretty, I feel like that's pretty genuine. It's okay to be curious. Have you ever thought of asking these guys you go out with these questions? Sorry about slamming the phone on the laptop. Hey Texas, happy Valentine's Day. How are you, sweetheart? Did you have a good day? I've gotten 2 subscribers. Once I can get 3 more, I can open the chat to free yes no tarot. I can put the spirit box on a little bit. If you guys have a question to ask the spirit box, you're more than welcome to. If you want to get a paid reading, I would do it now because I'm not going to be on much longer. Maybe another 20 minutes I'm going to be online. Oh cool. I'm so glad that you had a good time and you did your Valentine's stuff. I did my Valentine's stuff too. I screamed into my pillow and I worked all day. I also made a lasagna for Frank and Dad and I. And I got the dogs an adorable new pillow that they immediately tried to hump. The pillow's so cute. Isn't that a cute pillow? Oh, yeah, I made Meryl's lasagna. I had never made lasagna with, I know this is going to sound crazy, I'd never made lasagna with hamburger, nor have ever made lasagna with cottage cheese, but I thought I would just try it. Oh, and I used those like instant lasagna noodles, which is like such a sin. But it was good. It wasn't that bad. I can't say it was bad at all. Usually I make the lasagna a la Genovese, which is like traditionally how we made it in the family, like for years. You know, where we used the sweet Italian sausage and anise and, you know, and I'm making the noodles and, oh, Jesus Christ, it's so difficult. I mean, it's not that it's difficult. It just takes forever. Aw, you got the doggies Valentine. Yeah, I got the dogs some Valentine treats and this adorable pillow. Because when I get them their own stuff, they're more likely to lay on their own stuff than lay on my stuff. Yeah, it was really good. And being that I'm a recovering vegan now, it was interesting to have a lasagna in the first place. It's been a long time. Hey, K-Pop Queen, thank you so much for your donation tonight. What's your question, sweetheart? It's okay. You can just put your question in the chat here. You don't have to add it. So go ahead and put your questions in the chat. Oh, your dad called. That's a good thing, isn't it? That's okay. Sugar. Everything I had to say to you is there. You can always rewind it and look over it again. Or listen over it again. While you're putting the question in chat, K-Pop, I'm going to get my speaker. haven't had any I haven't looked at any updates about Guthrie or Epstein files or anything like that. But I am going to ask some questions tonight about it. Again, if anybody wants to ask questions about Nancy Guthrie or the Epstein files or whatever you guys want to ask about, ask it. It's funny because every time I think of him, a random cat will cross my path like it's saying he's still around even though he's not talking to you. So I know that you posted your question, but I didn't see it. So there must have been something in the question that, okay, so I see why it wouldn't let you put the question in the chat. So there must be so there must have been a word that you said that YouTube redacted. So they redacted the whole comment, or the chat's just haunted because the chat is haunted and the house is haunted, and so maybe spell it like this. Or you can email me at gypsyqueencardreader@gmail.com. Have I seen a movie called The Borrower? No. Should I? But I have seen a movie called, I have seen a movie called something like that, but I'm not 100% sure it was called The Borrower. I know you didn't say anything bad, sweetheart, but this happens to everybody. It's not just you. I promise. YouTube's just weird like that. So if you want to send it to me there so I can look at it, you can. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Anybody else see their question? Anybody else there but K-Pop and I? Can anybody see K-Pop's question? Is anybody there? Hello? Am I even here? Hey Pammy, can you see K-Pop's question at all? Or are K-Pop and I going crazy? Aww. I love to hear that, Suga. I feel the same way about my dad. You weren't able to manifest anything for Valentine's Day? What? Well, you did pretty good last year. Okay, so you're just going to have to email the question, love. Okay, take your time. I guess I'll just update myself on whatever's going on with Nancy Guthrie at the moment. While they do that, I haven't checked up on anything in regards to that whole story. I've had like little to no time to myself today. about a family whose heights are miniature and they're living under an old woman's house. The dad's borrowing stuff from the older woman and someone's after the miniature family. Oh. I don't think I've seen that. And if I have, I've forgotten it. Hey, welcome back, Little Rain. Oh, but that sounds pretty terrifying. I'd hate for somebody to do that to anybody. Sounds like a suspenseful movie. Alright, I don't know where K-pop went, but I'm just going to start using the Spiritbox, and I'll just have to wait till they email me or come back around. Oh, there's their question. Thanks, K-pop. Okay, welcome back. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into what you need to know right now about that. Spirit, I'm calling forth their most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What do they need to know right now about this question in regards to what's coming in terms of love, the person on their mind and heart's feelings for them and thoughts or energy towards them, and the situation at hand? What do they need to know about that right now? Oh, that's so sweet. And regarding the communication messaging on the social media platform, what do they need to know about that? Is that genuine? Is that something that's... Okay, you're going to have to make a choice. But what's the choice going to have to be about? Oh, that's a lot of cards. Okay, well, let's just see what Spirit says here. I know that there was a card that fell on the floor, but I don't look at cards that fall on the floor, though I'm going to take it into consideration. So let's just get started. What you need to know is that Spirit does have your back within regards to the situation. They do support you with the love story that you'd like to have, like to see, like to experience in the High Priestess energy, but you've got to stay in this energy. Also, this is saying that there's something about this person and they feel that you are easy to talk to or could be easy to talk to, and they would like to talk to you again in that High Priestess energy. They also like, that's what they like about you, is you in that High Priestess energy. I don't know what High Priestess energy means to you, okay, but nothing has a meaning till you give it a meaning, so think about it. Spirit says you will have to make a choice. The difficult choice of staying positive or negative about it. Are you going to turn your back on thoughts and feelings that could drown you? See how the tide's coming in? You know, are you going to continue to face, keep your back on that ocean and that tide that could drag you in with negative thoughts and feelings that could bring you down and quickly change the story to something that might not be so uplifting? There is a lot of love to go around. with this connection and the Two of Cups and the King of Wands, this person may be looking for a lifetime partner or a long-term relationship, or wondering if they're capable of that, so they want to start something new through communication. This could be true love. This could be the one in the Two of Cups. I do see this person moving forward towards you in the Chariot. But once again, you're going to have to use your logic here with the Queen of Swords. When you communicate, hey Moon Pause, especially when you communicate. And I say that about communication. I think this person's going to contact you again on the phone and want to move things forward with you. I think your most trusted and strongest spirit guides, and I feel your most strongest and trusted spirit guides are saying in the Nine of Pentacles, so you want to keep your respect about you. You want to keep your, you want to make sure that you're not giving any attention to people who don't match your vibe, your energy, your high values and morals and ethics, okay? No people pleasing. And this High Priestess, Nine of Pentacles, okay, and Queen of Swords. You're only doing K-pop pleasing. K-pop queen pleasing, okay? Not people pleasing. All right? But I do feel they're going to call you, or you're going to talk to each other and move forward with things precisely. This could be very much a wish fulfilled. Usually I don't do this many cards for a $7 reading, but they just all flopped out, so I might as well tell you the love story. Once again, your thoughts do create. What you assume has no choice but to show up. You don't have to stay positive all the time. You don't have to be a goody two-shoe all the time. It doesn't have to be perfect. Nothing really is. But at the end of the day, what are you telling yourself? There's a whole new beautiful beginning here for you to choose. This person has also been watching you online. It's like they've been vetting you online. It's like when they get heavily burdened in this, Ten of Wands, they come over to look at what you're posting. And it helps them to create something that feels good and comfortable in their thoughts and mind about you and each other. This person may also, they might also have a female figure in their life that might be a family member, a grandmother, a mother, an aunt, a sister, that might be helping them in regards to finding what it is that they're looking for in love. Something that's balanced, something that's trusting. A loving and balanced foundation of love and trust is where this person comes from. And you can see the little sweet bunny here. This person is very much a happy bunny to communicate with you, okay? This is not a sad bunny. You might want to be a bad bunny too. But, anyways, just take it what you can take it for. Just take what resonates. If something doesn't resonate, don't leave it behind. It might resonate again later. But you also have the Sun card that's the overall energy. Spirit's saying when the Sun card comes out in this deck with Rose and Island, it's like, be as delusional as you can be about this. Have fun with this. Don't get sunburned by it. Okay? You were sent here to have fun. Enjoy what you have. You might get to the point where you might want to be asking this person what they want. You might want to be telling them what you want. You might want to say, how do you want to operate around that? And even if you guys don't want a long-term relationship. Right now, at least enjoy what you guys do have, even if it's just chatting on that particular social media app. Don't do anything that triggers you, though, okay? And, of course, if you have any other questions, you can always feel free to reach out to me about this reading. But mostly be good to yourself with your thoughts. And you'll see it working out a lot easier than, say, if you were not. Does anybody else want to get a reading? Also, K-pop Queen, I'm going to write your name down, as well as with Mystics, because you both purchased readings and so did Metal Rain this weekend. So you're going to want to come back whenever it's convenient for you to get your free reading, okay? Because you bought one on the weekend. So K-pop Queen. Happy Valentine's Day, Moon Pause. Happy Valentine's Day, Pammy. Oh, you're so welcome, K-pop. Thank you so much for liking the live. subscribe if you'd like to. If you want to leave a review on the channel, you're more than welcome to. Check out my music. It's in the pinned comment. This is not a tarot channel. This is a channel that belongs to a musician and artist. This channel is about my life. My life is my message. I do live tarots on the live streams. Sometimes I do live music. Certainly don't do 2 live crew on the live streams. So sometimes I even just do the live spirit boxing, and we talk to ghosts or spirits or, you know, whatever will talk to us. I'm happy I met you too, K-Pop Queen. Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for your donation. That really does help the channel. Yes, I'm married to my music, which you can check out my music in the link. Okay, let's talk to some Valentine ghosties. Here's what I don't understand about the Nancy Guthrie case. Okay, yesterday I watched some live streams on YouTube. That was really well, JK, shit happens. Spirit, I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides. I'm back to talk about Nancy Guthrie. Are there any spirits that want to talk about Nancy Guthrie? Because if you don't, you can get the hell out of my chat. So here's what I don't understand about the whole Nancy Guthrie case. Yesterday, literally on YouTube, during live streams, there were literally people who were out filming crews that were actually out with that SWAT team and literally like filmed it on YouTube live. Some guy like unalived himself. There was a whole bunch of crazy other stuff that went on. And these were literally on live streams live on YouTube when they happened. I don't know where they are now. Nobody's talking about them in the news. Nothing makes sense. I mean, but then again, they have Kash Patel at the head of the whole search, so. But then again, nobody really knows who's the head of this whole search. Everyone has a gag order on them. It's disgustingly sad. And I want some answers, Spirit. Where's Nancy Guthrie? Somebody safety. Somebody kidnapped her from her home. Is she safe? Tammy, I have cute little potatoes growing. I wish I could show you them. I'll send you a picture later. I just noticed I've got 2 baby potatoes. Are there any spirits that would like to talk to us about Nancy Guthrie? Where is Nancy Guthrie? You said the other night she might be in the state park. Yeah, I think it's important to be fulfilled by ourselves. I think it's important to be happily single, so that when you do get into a relationship, you're even more happy. Spirit, what does Nancy Guthrie's disappearance have anything to do with the Epstein files? Traffic. I'm gonna turn down this, background noise. Why did you say traffic? Are you in traffic, Spirit? I'm calling forth Nancy Guthrie's most trusted and strongest spirit guides Do you have any messages about us? I mean, do you have any messages for us about her tonight? Spirit, come on. What are you doing tonight? Are you sleeping? Spirit, what do we need to know about Nancy Guthrie? Is she safe? I don't know if that said...
Maximum volume.
I am not touching the speaker. It just turned itself up. You saw both my hands here. You have to literally do this
Maximum volume.
to make it do that. Spirit, do you have something important that you want to say, or are you hiding something from us? Are you not allowed to say what you need to say? I thought you had free will on the other side, just like you do here on Earth. Nope. What? It's a lie. It's going pretty good, Moon Pause. I hope your day's been good too, sweetheart.
Just
Spirit, I'm going to ask you one more time. Where is Nancy Guthrie? Nancy Guthrie is an 84-year-old woman who went missing from her home in Tucson, Arizona. Are there any of her most trusted and strongest spirit guides or loved ones on the other side? Can you help us find her, please? Hey, Big Bagel, that's such a cute default picture. $800. Spirit. Oh, Spirit, what are you, what did you just say? What about 800? Let me see something here. So the other night it suggested that she was in the state park, which I thought was very strange. So, other 800. So here are the references to Tucson, Arizona regarding the number 800. It's 800 meters above sea level, which is approximately 2,648 feet. Other references to the number 800 in Tucson, the Black Lives Matter's office, as well as the elevation, like I just said. So, well, okay, so that probably doesn't have anything to do with it. Okay, I'm silly. So it actually means Bureau. It actually means Bureau of Land Management, which is in reference to 800. The 800 is because their address is at an 800. That is so strange. So, I mean, they are looking for her, so maybe they have something to do with it. The land management place. Hey, Ghost Rider, happy Valentine's Day, sweetheart. So this government office at this address, it manages over 600,000 acres of public land in southeastern Arizona, focusing on land conservation, recreation, and natural resources like Ironwood Forest National Monument. Spirit, why did you say that Nancy was at 25? What? The other night it said that Nancy was at 25. So when I looked up the coordinates on the map in Tucson, it stated that that's like the northeastern part of the state park. I'm surprised that they're only looking around the house so far that I hear. What about the Bible? Spirit, what's her name? Do you know Nancy Guthrie? If anybody on the other side has made contact with Nancy, spiritually or etherically, can you tell us how we can help her or where she is? Spirit, what do we need to know about her? I'm just being totally silent. Maybe I'm asking the wrong questions. Maybe the spirits could tell us which way was Nancy taken. Was she taken north or south? Was Nancy taken north or south? Was she taken north towards Catalina Foothills? Spirit, was she taken north to Catalina Foothills? It did sort of sound like south. Was she taken south towards Rio Rico? What color was the car that took Nancy Guthrie away from her home? What happened at Culver's? What happened at Culver's, Spirit? If there's any spirits that can hear my voice, what happened at Culver's? What happened at Culver's? Come on, Spirit. Help us out. Did Nancy know the person in the ski mask? Did Nancy know the person that took her? I know it did sound like I keep getting split answers. What's up with that? Okay, so was the person that took Nancy Guthrie male? Was the person that took Nancy Guthrie male?
Rat.
Rat? Can any of the spirits that hear my voice, can you describe any of the suspects that took Nancy Guthrie? Is there more than one person involved in the kidnapping of Nancy Guthrie? Is there more than one person involved? Okay, Moon Paws. Thanks so much for sticking around, y'all. Well, K-pop, we try to give people a chance around here to decide if they want to actually be a part of the genuine community or if they actually don't want to be a part of the genuine community. So sometimes people will show their true colors on the first message. Then they get reported. And then they get sent to Google, which then will go into the system and look at all the private information that they can find about the person and start investigating them. So, also, I mean, at the end of the day, nobody really has any privacy after, you know, signing terms of service like that. So, if you think that you can hide behind an anonymous name, and YouTube doesn't know who you are, or maybe I won't know who you are, or we won't find out who you are, you're lying to yourself. Because, you know, you sign the terms of service to create the YouTube channel or YouTube account. You also sign a term of service to create the Gmail account. Once you start breaking those terms of service, you really have no rights anymore to your privacy or, you know, you really are giving up a lot of good stuff or a lot of bad stuff that could happen. So, you know, just, you know, think twice about whether or not you really want to be a genuine part of the YouTube community or just keep your mouth shut. I mean, that's, I know it sounds terrible to say. I mean, I'm all for, like, the First Amendment and freedom of speech, but there is a line and a limit where the line is drawn in the sand. Right now we're talking to the Spiritbox about Nancy Guthrie's disappearance and the Epstein files. So I was curious to ask, once again I'm going to ask, ask, is Nancy Guthrie's disappearance have anything to do with the Epstein files or the administration? Did they kidnap Nancy Guthrie because her daughter Savannah interviewed an Epstein file victim? Why was Nancy Guthrie kidnapped? Was it for money? Was it for money? Spirit, don't give me no booze. What do you... We're not scared of you being like a boo. I'm gonna get the REM pod. Let's see what the REM pod says. Do I have a battery? Okay, maybe this one will work. Sometimes when the spirit box is quiet. Okay, that battery's dead. Sometimes when they don't want to talk on the spirit box, they'll use the REM pod, but I don't know where the hell my battery is, so I don't think we're going to use the REM pod, but I'm going to keep looking around. Oh, wait, here it is. I think this is it. Is this it? If there's any spirits here that want to communicate with us about Nancy Guthrie, if you're not able to speak into the spirit box, will you please touch the REM pod? Will you please touch the REM pod? If anybody wants to ask the spirit box any questions, please feel free to ask. We do have 17 likes, and it just requires 10 plus likes to get a question in on the spirit box if you'd like to get it answered. What, Spirit? Did it just say I'll get you up to 93? Up to 93 what, Spirit? Is there a Highway 93 in Tucson? Huh. No, there's no U.S. Highway 93 in Tucson, but U.S. 93 in Arizona runs from Wickenburg northwest to the Nevada border. While there were historically proposed unbuilt plans to extend it to the Mexican border via Tucson in the 60s, the main north-south road connecting Tucson to the border is Interstate 19. That's just crazy. I wonder if that's the same Interstate 19 that's in Florida. Like, does it go that far? Did somebody take Nancy to Highway 93? interesting about that K-pop is it has not confirmed that she's dead. And it has never said her name either on the spirit box. Nor are we trying to assume that she's not. But what I find interesting is that the spirit box has never assumed it. Do I have a suspect in mind? Not really. I actually do, but I just think it's very weird at the end of the day. Like, I've never, it's just as messy and weird as Epstein's suicide, and it's just as weird and messy as the John Benet Ramsey thing. So I have a feeling that when cases get weird like this, that maybe it does have something to do with, like, being all linked together. Hey, baby Fruit Loop. Welcome to the haunted house. I'm gonna reset the REM pod. Are the spirits tired tonight? Have you been partying for Valentine's Day?
And I can.
Okay. I mean, we have Kash Patel and the FBI looking for her, but I wouldn't even trust them with my puppies. Especially if the administration is giving puppies to people like Ghislaine or whatever her name is. Gloop. Gloom. So, Ethan Static wants to ask the spirits, what do they think of the name, the Revenant, just to put my mind at ease that Ethan Static is not going insane? Spirit, what does the Revenant mean? Spirit, what does the Revenant mean to you? Spirit, is Jay wanting to be in Baby Fruit Loop's life? Spirit, have they found Nancy Guthrie yet? Have they found Nancy Guthrie? It could very well be at Ethan Static. It could very well be, dear. But that doesn't mean that it won't come through here. It's just that, I will be real honest, there is a bubble So sometimes what tries to get through is just gonna bounce back. Can't really help it. It's just the way it's always been. Pretty much since the Cherokee have been here. Yeah, Ghost Rider. I wouldn't pick those. I wouldn't pick them up. I couldn't trust Cash Patel or the FBI. I mean, as far as I could throw this book. Or this tarot card. I couldn't trust it as far as I could throw them. That REM pod just went off because my arm went close to it. So. Spirit, is K-pop's mom reincarnated? It just said happy. Is K-pop's mom still with K-pop? So it did say she's happy. So she must still be with you. Might take her some time to warm up to the spirit box. But it did just also say I'm here. So that could very well be that she's saying she's happy and with you. Spirit, what does Ethan need to know about what the fate is of Hunter Williams, which is a friend of Ethan Static? What does Ethan need to know about that right now? Kind of sounded like it just said don't know. But it was a very, very faint. It was very faint. That was kind of scary. I'm going out of place. Yay, Moon Paws, I'm so proud of you. Doesn't it feel better to have a clean room? So Ethan, if you believe in curses, then you've just created it for yourself. Nothing really has a meaning until you have give it a meaning. So that woman is bullshitting you so fucking hard, it's not even funny. Right? At the end of the day, nobody is the creator of your reality unless you give away your power to it. So if you've given your power away to the curse, it probably, yeah, then that's probably happened, but it doesn't have to be so difficult. Hi, beautiful. Did you just wake up, baby girl? No. You know, nobody has a will in your reality until you give it to them. Oh, it's sweet baby. Just wake up. Just waking up. Are you okay? Oh, thanks, Moon Paws. too. Such a good one. Hey. She's just waking up. Did you hear what it just said? It's like, I just can't believe it, Spirit. That's what it just said. I just can't believe it, Spirit. Yep, she's a little gremlin. Chihuahua. Chihuahua. Why is it saying, where's Metal Rain? I'm just getting like some kind of crazy, message that says LA is being asked to evacuate. It can't be real. What? Has anybody noticed how different Ghislaine Maxwell looks nowadays? Has anybody noticed this, or is it just me? I noticed this too when I saw this. She doesn't even sound like herself anymore. Maybe she got her nose broken and got a nose job. But this is not the same woman. These are not the same people. Something's not right, you guys. So let me look this thing up about Los Angeles. What? Los Angeles is currently under a citywide evacuation warning due to the risk of debris and mud flows from an approaching storm. See, and we had just talked about this storm, yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ on a cracker. I'm not going to let that happen. When does it start? 9 p.m. on Sunday? Okay, I got to go take a nap so I can fix this. Help me, Spirit, with my aerial kinesis. Okay, so residents near the Palisades, Eaton, Sunset, and Bridge. Oh, Jesus. So they're saying that everybody should leave. Okay, I don't think this is some kind of act of God. In fact, I'm not sure I believe in this anymore, but, okay, so it starts tomorrow night at 9. Fuck. Pardon my French. Chihuahua, Chihuahua, Chihuahua. Bunny. Seal. It's a looks like a very dangerous storm, Pam. They're telling people if you have pets, livestock, leave now. You should leave now if you have pets, livestock, or need extra time. So, Ethan, the spirit box just said, have a good day. There's nothing outside of you to determine your fate. Me asking the spirit box, you know, what your fate will be is like asking the spirit box if the world is flat. And because the question doesn't make sense to me scientifically, you know, neither just talking to the spirit box, but I mean, it's like at the end of the day, there's nothing outside of you to give you the fate but you. So what will your fate be? Well, all you have to do is take a look at your thoughts, your reactions and your actions to those thoughts and feelings. And that's what your fate will be. It's just that simple. It doesn't have to be that difficult. But since we did ask about your fate and the spirit box said, have a good day, I think it's saying that your fate is to have a good day. Like, you were sitting here to have fun. It's okay to be curious. Yes, chihuahuas can be vicious, but my chihuahuas are perfect little angels. Spirit, when will we have alien disclosure? You know, the Biden administration, or maybe it was some other administration, I can't remember, it's not my chosen administration, has actually said that there are aliens, right? We talked about this last year. But they didn't tell us, like, how to protect ourselves from them, or how to converse with them, or how to communicate. I mean, maybe we don't have to protect ourselves from them. There could be one in the chat right now that looks like us. Well, maybe not me, because I'm Greek. But Spirit, when will we have alien disclosure? Yes, I'm so glad that you prefer Stormy over Storm. So, I noticed that it... Six, four, three. So, 643. So maybe June 4th, 2030? Maybe 3 years from now? So would a storm like this cause a fire, Metal Rain? Or just a lot of flooding and I guess burn areas are going to be more vulnerable. Unbelievable. Yeah, you're probably right. They probably do need more protecting from us than we do them. Wonder how many we've already detained. I mean, if Americans will treat innocent Americans and innocent people who are literally not criminals, who are permanently legal here even, the way they're treating us, then can you imagine what they have done to aliens? And then how do you even begin to help them find justice when, you know, everything has to be proven on paper? You have to prove who you are. You have to prove that you got screwed over by somebody. You got to prove this. You got to prove that. If it's not on paper, it's not legit. Nobody can just take somebody's word for it anymore. It's terrible. I think if they had harm planned for us, that we would have already seen it. I think that we would have been experiencing it. Yeah, you're right in how they treated E.T., yeah. Yeah, just something to test on, yeah. Well, they do the same to animals. I wouldn't put it past them to have some humans they're testing on as well. With all the trafficking and all the crazy shit that happened in the Epstein files, I wouldn't put it past. I mean, this world is so big and and there's many parts of it that haven't even been explored yet. And probably won't be explored for thousands of years because they're under thousands of years of ice. It'll take thousands of years of climate change to melt them. So, I mean, who knows? Who knows? So the storm is overhyped because of how the delay was with the administration putting out those fire warnings last year. So I think they're just trying to be on high alert. Hey, it's 333. Or it's 323. That's even more intense for me. Melanie, are you there? Is that you? Melanie, do you have a message for us at 3:23 a.m. Eastern Standard Time? What's her message? Did they switch out Ghislaine Maxwell? Did it just say got it? Was Ghislaine Maxwell, was she switched out for somebody else? And that's why her nose looks different from the last 25 years of pictures? Yes or no? Let me check my ring. I'm at 2388. I would need 2389, 2390. I'd need like 2 more subscribers. But I don't think I'm going to make it that long. I've been here for 2 almost. Die? Is Ghislaine Maxwell dead? No. Is she free? Is Ghislaine Maxwell free? Okay, so what's happening to people in the new concentration camps they're building in America and stuffing people in? What's happening in there? What do we need to know about these ICE detention centers? Excuse me. Spirit, are you running out of energy? Alright, me too. Yeah, that might be fun, K-pop queen. I'll consider it. But right now I'm at 5%. Can you think of anyone that we can ask that question right now, K-pop queen, before I go? Biff? Like from Back to the Future? What? Oh, Freddie Mercury, are you there? Got any advice for us? I think we've actually gotten him to sing a couple notes on the Spiritbox in the past. Okay, that's kind of strange how the Spiritbox said Biff. And then I went to look, and when you said that, I went to look at, I went to go look at Google and ask, who was Biff, who was named Biff, who was a historical figure? And it says, well, the name is most famous for the fictional bully Biff Tannen from Back to the Future, who was actually inspired by then businessman Donald Trump. There are several real-world historical and notable figures with this name. James Biff Ellison, 1861 to 1920s, a notorious New York City gangster and leader of the Gopher Gang. Lawrence McMessany Biff Jones, 1895 to 1980, a legendary college football coach. Biff Henderson, born 1946, was a longtime stage manager for David Letterman. Biff Elliott, 1923 to 2012, an American actor best known for playing the detective Mike Hammer in the 1953 film I, the Jury. But historically, the name Biff was used as a slang name for tough guys or boxers, derived from the English verb meaning to punch or strike. Interesting. So that's interesting. So it is a British. It's historically Biff was used as a slang nickname for tough guys or boxers, derived from the English verb meaning to punch or strike. I can't tell if it's Freddie Mercury saying he wants to punch Donald Trump or if it's some other kind of Biff that when you want to hit something, Spirit. I mean, often you make hitting sounds like as if you're hitting a wall or a steel drum. Yep, I gotta go to you guys. I just want to say goodnight. Freddie Mercury, if you're there, say goodnight or hello. Freddie was a boxer in school. That's crazy. Maybe that was him. Did you just say yep? Alright, thank you guys so much for coming by and hanging out with us tonight. I will be back. I don't know when I'll be back, but I will be back soon, I promise. Make sure you like and subscribe. Check out my music in the pinned comment. There's tons of original music as well as fan-requested cover songs that are in the channel. There's a playlist with my music on it. You might find it. It's called StormieBleu. Biff Bauer. Oh, I kind of vaguely remember Biff from Three's Company. Yeah. Oh, you're so welcome, K-Pop Queen. Thank you, guys. Thank you, K-Pop Queen. Thank you, Metal Rain. Thank you, Pammy, for coming and hanging out with us. Thank you, Meryl. Thank you. Did I say Metal Rain? Thank you, Metal Rain. Thank you, Ethan. thanks everyone who came out to support tonight. I appreciate it. It's been fun. I will see you guys soon. Happy Valentine's Day. Love and like right. Music is sacred and no prison will hold this movement down. Be good to yourself with your thoughts.